Hello and welcome back, guys. This is it. We have finally done it. We are here at the War of the Spark post-release tournament, which features me, Jack, and
Steven. Professor Kallenberg. I am teaching Geology, Earth Science 1401, Environmental Science 1401, Earth Science 1402. I've got Maymester, I've got Summer, and I have Fall. All of those classes.
we're going to put the graphic up right there.
Yes.
Click here to
enroll
in classes.
Yes, so I had to throw that pitch in.
That's fine. He did it at the very beginning. Smart man.
Yes.
So we'll see if anybody actually watches now
and
because
enrolls,
of this,
yeah.
right? But no, we're here. We're going to do it. We're actually going to play some Magic. We have made our 40-card sealed decks that were provided in the 6-packs and 2 promo cards that were a part of the pre-release kit. We're gonna get right into it. I've won the high roll. I'm choosing to go first. We've kept our opening hands. Let's play some Magic, everyone. And we've switched to the awesome 3-in-1 camera mode, where you can see down in the bottom. Oh, other way. It's weird doing this. Down. Oh, right there. It's completely opposite backwards. You'll see the cards as we scan them, as we play them, so that you will know more about what's going on. Yep. We're going to get right into it. A play that you did not see coming, an interplanar beacon. Did it scan? It did.
Thank God.
Cool. So that is my first land for the turn, and I will pass the turn to you, sir.
All right, doesn't come into play tap. Nice.
It does not.
All right, draw a card.
Whenever I cast a Planeswalker spell, I gain 1 life.
And your favorite? Swamp, tapped,
Nice.
Banehound, tapped, attacking for 1.
Show us the Banehound.
It's a 1/1 life linker with haste.
And you have life linked and hasted. I have taken the 1.
All right.
And now it is my turn.
It is your turn.
Got the Banehound. Perfect. Untap, upkeep, draw. So, continue with this land droppage. A nice Battle for Zendikar full art land, which I have put in my deck here. And with that, I'm going to have to pass that turn.
All right. If you notice, I'm using a 4th edition Swamp.
It is very nice, white bordered and everything.
Yes, sir. Okay, let's see. All right. I will play an island. I will swing at you for 1.
Your early game plan is working.
Yes. And then I will actually pass the turn.
All right. Nothing on your turn, end of your turn, so I will untap, upkeep, draw. We'll go with a... What will we go with? We'll get the forest out there.
Mm-hmm. And then you'll play a magic card?
I hope so.
Yes.
You know, it's part of the game, right? We'll do this guy. We'll do black and 2 for Vizier of the Scorpion. Did it get it? It did. Yeah, where's our dinging sound? Because the dinging sound was turned down for you guys. Let's try that again.
There it
Nice.
is. All right, we got the ding.
So that is a 1/1 when it enters the battlefield. Amass 1.
Ooh, nice.
Which gets me a nice little zombie army with what we're using is +1 counters.
There we go.
Little bitty glass beads, because as I learned at my pre-release or sealed tournament I went to, big difference between a creature token being a 2/2 and a creature token that has 2 +1/+1 counters on it. Difference in gameplay.
And something to note is that it gives zombie tokens death touch, which makes them extra scary.
That's part of the reason I put it in there. With that, I will pass the turn to you, sir.
All right, untap, upkeep, draw. Okay, I will play an island. And then I'll pass the turn.
Okay, nothing to do on your turn.
Nothing to do on my turn.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Swamp for the turn. Couple of options here. See what I think would be best. At this point, I'm gonna stay kind of on curve, at least for turns 3 and 4. Do a green and 3 for Bloom Hulk. Ooh. A really cool card. It's one of my favorites. When it enters the battlefield, proliferate. It's a 4/4. So when you proliferate, You choose any number of permanents or players and give them another counter of each kind already there. So bam.
Zombie army is now a 2/2.
It is a
with
2/2 death touch.
Okay.
So with that, I will then enter combat with said zombie army with death touch.
I'll take 2.
You got it. Took away that life link. I passed the turn to you,
All
sir.
right. Draw a card. All right, play a swamp. I will go ahead and pay 4 for an Ingrath. So
Angrath, the Planeswalker.
Ingrath, Planeswalker. He's got 5. What are they? Loyalty
Counters, which I
Okay.
really think the word loyalty is like a bad word for
I
that.
think so too, yeah.
Because it makes me not want to use, in a subliminal way, not want to use the negative abilities, meaning take away their loyalty, because I don't want my Planeswalker friend to be mad at me.
Right?
Like, is that what it's accomplishing story-wise? I wonder. I don't know.
I'm sure. I don't really know. That's kind of weird.
But you did take away 2 to amass 2
Yep. So
to create your own.
yeah. So
2/2
minus
zombie
2.
army.
Make my own 2/2 zombie army for 2 loyalty counters.
Perfect.
And that is what I'll do for the turn.
Excellent. I will then untap on my turn. And draw. Trying to be economic with our space here. We'll go with another swamp for the turn. I will enter combat
Okay.
with my Bloom Hulk targeting your Angrath.
Okay.
That is my attack declaration.
I will block with a Banehound,
Okay.
and it has lifelink, so I
You
gain
will get
1,
the 1.
but it's gonna die.
It's gone.
And Angrath survives
It does.
for now.
Right. Cool. That works. Let's see. I'm going to play a little sorcery here. Do green and 1.
Okay.
Bond of Flourishing. Look at the top 3 cards of your library. You may reveal a permanent card,
Okay.
being anything but sorcery or instance, right?
Well,
Permanent's anything that can stay out, like enchantment, artifact, creature, land.
yeah, that's true. Okay.
So the best way of explaining that,
I didn't think
is
about that.
anything but sorceries and instants.
Yeah, in my mind it was just anything, but you're right.
But
Permanent has to stay
it's
on
different.
the board.
It's not look for a card, reveal
Yeah.
a card. You may
Okay.
reveal a permanent card from among them and put it into your hand.
Okay.
Put the rest on the bottom in any order, and you gain 3 life. So I'll
Gotcha.
take that 3 life right there.
All right, we're back up to 21-21.
So let's see how I would like to do this. Gonna have to play it safely and just reveal a forest.
Okay.
It goes to my hand, and I will put these back in any order. In the bottom, in any order.
All right.
I did play a land this turn because it is, right? I believe I did, yes, because it is the 5th turn.
Yes.
So therefore, this is still my second main phase. I'm gonna pass the turn to you, sir.
Okay. Okay, let's see. What do I have here? All right. Another swamp.
So we've hit the land drops every turn. This should make for a good game.
Let's see. It's interesting
Is it?
options that I have here.
If only I had some answers. And some open mana, which I may or may not have.
May. There. It's the black does have some instants. All right, let's see. I'm gonna do some weird stuff.
Do it. Let's see it.
That Vizier of the Scorpion is not good.
It's a little problematic for an opponent, I could say as much.
All right.
Some of the tokens you control have Death Touch.
So I'm going to pay for a Spark Double. Oh yeah.
Spark Double is a good card.
And I'm going to duplicate my Angarath.
So we got a wall of text. I'll read this while you do some stuff. You may have Spark Double enter the battlefield as a copy of a creature or planeswalker you control, except it enters with an additional +1/+1 counter on it if it's a creature, or additional loyalty counter if it's a planeswalker. And it isn't legendary if that permanent is legendary, meaning you can have two of the same card types out.
So I'm going to
So
Spark
it's
Double.
going to start with a 6 loyalty Angrath, basically.
Well, okay, so this is my question.
Sure, go for it.
Because I'm doubling the Angarath, but this one has only 3 loyalty.
It's the card itself, not the. I would say it's the card itself, not the current status of said card.
Okay.
That's actually a really good question. Hold on. You may copy of a creature. It's a copy of the planeswalker itself. Planeswalkers have alternating, or what's the word I'm looking for? Their statuses can change. You know, like creatures could change. You wouldn't. If it was a copy of a creature
or a planeswalker
with like a +1/+1 counter on it, you wouldn't copy that +1/+1 counter.
Well, it says with an additional +1/+1.
Well, it would get the +1, so therefore I'm going to play it like it starts with 6 loyalty instead of 5.
Okay.
I don't think it would be what the loyalty is.
Okay.
Tell you what, we'll play it that way if you agree, and after this game, we'll see if we can find a ruling, and we'll make sure that we're playing it correctly.
Okay. So we're saying 6.
Yes, and if I lose because of this, and we find out that was not the rule, then I don't know, we'll figure it out.
All right, so I'm going to -2 to amass.
You gonna get some more zombie armies going?
Yes.
Or
and then,
a stronger zombie army?
So 6, 5, 4.
So you're amassing 2 twice.
So I'm amassing twice.
Meaning you have 4 counters to work with or 2 creatures.
So 6. So this is a 6/6 zombie army.
Perfect.
Yeah, with the mass you add to it if there
Correct.
is a zombie.
Wait, is it only if you don't?
Yeah, you only add a creature if you have no zombie.
That makes sense. Okay,
Yeah.
so
otherwise you put the amass number on.
So basically you can only control 1 zombie army token at a time.
Yes.
Never thought of it that way.
And then I'll go ahead and play a Banehound.
Banehound, another lifelinker haster, 1/1. Yep. Just good value card. Big fan, big fan.
And then I'll go ahead and pass.
Didn't see that coming. Then what I will do is think at the end of your turn. Think about passing. Or going to my turn, rather. Untap, upkeep, draw. We'll hit that turn 6 land drop, so hit a land drop every turn. So here's what's gonna happen. 2 forest and 3, total of 5 for the awakening of Vitu-Ghazi.
Awakening of Vitu-Ghazi. Put
9
9.
+1/+1 counters on target land you control.
Holy cow.
It becomes a legendary 0/0 elemental creature with haste. Named Vitu-Ghazi.
Haste.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So basically it's a 9/9.
At least it doesn't have
haste
trample.
for 5.
Jeez. That's awesome.
It does not have trample. So I'm gonna, for the purposes of the,
Well, you can
I'm gonna have to do.
I mean, I got this.
I know, but I'm gonna reach over here and actually get more. because I brought these for a reason. I might as well use them.
Nope.
Plus, they just look so nice.
Look at all these counters.
I know. That's what. This is
Well,
what
they go on
messed
the
me up.
land.
Right. Put so that's 4, 5, 6,
Reckon.
7, 8, 9. So therefore, I'll just do that number. It's still a land.
But you could use the land if you wanted.
Yeah,
to pay.
absolutely. It's still a land. It's a 9/9 haste with. Yeah, exactly. So then at this point, I'm going to. What's going to be worse? We're still both at 21. We got this battlefield we got to get through first.
I know.
I'm going
Tell
to
me about it.
enter combat with my zombie army and my 9/9 land. The zombie army has death touch. Zombie army's targeting that. 9/9's targeting that.
Okay.
So for the sake of board clarity,
Yeah.
going in like this.
I'll block the 9/9 with the Banehound. Sorry, little fella.
Squash. Stomped on it like
I
a
didn't see
goblin
that,
by
that
an int.
giant hasty creature coming at me.
Right. So you'll get that one
I'll gain the 1
for the life link.
This is gonna die.
Mm-hmm.
2 Banehounds, and then this is gonna go ahead and go away,
Okay.
and then
Excellent.
that's it.
So you still have a 6/6 up. It is my second main phase. I don't have any open mana. I'm just taking view of the board. You have 2 in hand? 2 cards?
I have 3.
3, same. Then with that, I will pass the turn to you. So you're going to be getting some more counters. You have an 8/8 zombie army, possibly. Well, it's his -2. Unless you wanted to. I don't know. I'll see what you do. You have the choice of making it an 8/8 this turn.
I have some funny business.
Funny. And planeswalkers are the bane of me right now.
Man. Okay. Let's see. We are going to do a swamp and an island
Okay.
for Aid the Fallen.
What does that guy do?
Choose one or both. Return target creature card from the battlefield into your hand, or from graveyard, I'm sorry, into your hand, and return target planeswalker card from your graveyard to your hand. So I've got a Banehound and an Angarath.
Okay, that works.
That's going back in my hand. And then I'm going to go ahead and pay 4
to get
for
the Angarath
Angarath
back out.
with
Smart move.
5. And then I'm going to -2. And then
Giving it 2 counters from that guy.
let's go ahead and have this
See,
up.
aren't these
2
helpful?
counters. They are. They
for,
are.
for this, especially
I
for this
agree.
format
Yeah.
with so many counters going
I
on
agree.
stuff.
And then 2 more. So it is now a 10-10.
10-10.
You know, I have so much in this one guy.
It's true.
It's scary because you could probably just wipe him out.
I can't defeat it with board state.
Which is why I did what I did.
Right.
But it's a gamble. And I'm going to go ahead and pass.
Really? All right. Fair enough. I love playing on my turn. Actually, my favorite way of playing Magic is on the opponent's turn, but that's with like my blue-red deck.
Your blue deck.
You know. All right, untap, upkeep, draw. So my 9/9 is still a land.
Yes. Basically wanted to put up a wall against that 9/9.
Right.
but any kind of creature hate would be very bad for me right now. Pretty much spell death.
See, there are options, but what is the best, right? I'll do 2 green for crunch. Wrangler. Trample. Whenever a creature with power 4 or greater enters the battlefield, you put a +1/+1 counter.
Oh my gosh, trample. Oh, I thought that was the one that gave everything.
No.
Oh, okay.
No, it
Not as stressed
itself. No, not as much.
Okay.
I will
I feel better.
enter combat.
Yes.
With my 2/2 death touch, targeting this Ingrath.
That's it?
Because I don't want, at this point, I'm being defensive. I've been told that I'm not aggressive enough, but I don't like those guys. I want them gone.
So I had another card I could have played for this situation, but I did not do that.
You're tapped out anyways.
I know. Well, it was that, or there were options, but okay. I don't have any more aid the following, that's for sure.
I just want my 2 little death touchy zombies to
I know.
get that guy. That's what I want.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't matter how big it gets.
I think Angrath's just gonna have to go.
The spark double of Ingrath.
This one or this one?
I targeted the one with 2 loyalty.
Oh, you targeted Spark Double?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Because you can't get that back if it goes away.
Yeah.
If you add another
Yeah.
one of
I mean, I have
those.
other fun graveyard stuff. So.
If you say so.
Yeah, okay, it's gonna go.
Okay, very good.
Well, no, it's not enough. Okay.
All right.
It's gotta go.
Second
Sorry,
main
buddy.
phase, I will use to pass the turn to you.
Okay.
So looking at a 12/12 zombie army over here. Possibrew.
Okay, my card draw is not the best, so we're gonna do a couple things.
Just a couple.
Just a couple.
More than 2 is against the rules. If anyone is curious where I got these little beads for counters, your local Michael's craft store. They are like vase flower holder type of beads or like aquarium bottom beads. They're very cheap, they're very pretty, and they do a lot of work.
So I'll play my Banehound.
Speaking of doing a lot of work, that guy is just not gonna leave me alone.
Yep, and then so this was the other option that I had for that. Well, it wouldn't have really worked anyways. I was tapped out. But this is yeah, let's put it over there. Kaya's Ghost Form.
Which does
So this it's an enchantment. You can enchant creature or planeswalker. And so when the enchanted permanent dies or is put in exile, return that card to battlefield.
nice.
So Angrath, if he dies, he just comes back.
That's awesome.
And so with Spark Double, that's wonderful because you can just like double. Like if you would have killed the Spark Double and I had that on there, I could have just came back.
Because it is
as
a
double
copy.
of
It doesn't say
Angrath.
Planeswalker card. Because there is a difference between saying creature or creature card.
Yeah.
You know, because Spark Double isn't a creature card.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? If you read the card, it explains the card.
Read the card.
Common saying. But yes, that's just fine. No answers to that.
Am I just gonna have to build up my zombie army big enough I can just one-shot you if I get a chance?
Well, I don't want that to happen.
I think I'm just gonna have to pass. I'm not a fan of board state right now.
It's pretty stally,
Yeah.
and I would agree. So I will take your passing to
I'm
untap.
scared of any creature hate you may
We'll
have.
draw. I'm going to enter combat.
Okay.
Angrath can stay there for right now.
Swing away, Jack.
I'm swinging
Swing
at
away.
you with my 9/9.
See, you've got a growth. You've got a dang it. Had I only bumped him.
Okay. Also, I'll do my 2/2 Death Touch zombie army targeting the Angrath. Why not? Actually, I'm going to target you. Screw him. He's coming back next turn. Both of these creatures are attacking you. That's my attacker's declaration.
Okay. Well, he's got some fancy instant, but I have to anyways. I'll block this with the Banehound.
Okay.
And
You get your 1.
get my 1. And that can hit me for 2.
Perfect.
Okay.
That works.
No beefing.
Not at the moment.
So as
This zombie army is coming for you.
yeah,
That's the
2 zombie armies.
Yeah.
You got a 2/2 that is the scariest thing in the world.
right.
Versus my 10/10.
Let's see. Yeah, that's gonna be the story. That's the
Right.
showdown. Not the planeswalkers fighting
If
here.
only this thing could go away.
Well, it's the one thing that's saving me at this moment.
Mhm.
Let's see. Gonna go with 2 black, green, and 1
That's scary.
for Dorev, Devkarin Lich. Trample when it does combat damage to a opponent.
Player or planeswalker, return to your hand target creature or planeswalker card in your graveyard that wasn't put there this combat.
And
Nice.
for the record, I have nothing in my graveyard except
Oh
a
my
sorcery, but he is a 5/4 body,
Mhm.
so that's a good guy right there.
Okay.
So let's see if I can't accommodate some more room here. We'll just have to do that number.
Okay.
I'm gonna pass the turn to you.
Okay.
At least I got some defenders and
Another land.
That works.
Let's untap these. One, 2, 3, 4 for a Herald of the Dread Horde.
When it
Oh,
dies,
yeah, put it there.
UMass 2. That's good.
Okay, and then I'm going to -1
-2.
or -2.
Go
I'm
to
sorry,
1.
To go to 1, yes. And I'm gonna amass the zombie army. So it's a 12/12,
Crazy.
and I'm gonna go ahead and swing at you.
You
And
are.
it has menace,
So it has to be blocked by 2 creatures.
at least 2.
At least 2. If you would, I forgot his trigger. If we'd be so kind.
Yeah. Go ahead.
When a creature with power 4 or greater, it gets
Yes.
a +1
Mhm.
counter. Thank
I will
you.
allow that because I'm not sure how that spark double thing works. So
Call it even.
Right.
Perfect. We'll look at both of those. Or I just didn't activate that.
I guess that was the card I brought, so I actually
wouldn't-
I should know the rules on that.
So I'm gonna block with both. So he's 5,
6, 7, 8.
6, 7, 8. Before damage is resolved, I will do nothing because I'm tapped out and I just misplayed totally. I'm still gonna take that block. 7, 8. Okay, fine. All 3 of those blocking.
Okay, so this is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that would kill it.
I totally misplayed. I didn't look at my open mana.
Okay.
But it's going to cost me a creature, but I'm okay with that if it gets rid of your zombie army.
So all 3 of these are dead.
It would be.
I got nothing else. So
Awesome. That was expensive. At least I got your Incredibles zombie army out of the way.
It looks slightly better, but
I misplayed still, and that's not what I wanted to happen, but I'm not going to ask for a go back on that.
no takesies, backsies.
Nope, not today. We are serious Magic players.
All right.
Cool.
Okay.
That was your turn.
That was my turn. I
Okay,
pass. I have
you
no
pass.
cards in hand.
Untap, nothing in hand, huh?
Nothing in hand.
Untap, drop. Well, what I was wanting to play last turn, I might as well just play it now. Do Obnixilus's Cruelty, -5, -5.
Oh,
It
exiled.
would be exiled.
So it's no amass. Oh, sucks. Okay.
Then I will
Do your thing.
enter combat with everything.
Okay.
So 9, 10, 12.
I got one turn to do something.
Pass the turn to you.
Okay. Whoop. Oh, okay. Well, here's another Herald of the Dreadhorde.
Okay. When it did you?
I don't amass because it gets exiled.
If it would die, exile it instead.
Yes.
Yes, I meant for that to happen.
Yes.
So at least you got a blocker. I got you a turn.
Yeah. And I'll pass.
Untap. Upkeep, draw. Dude. Green. And 1, 2, 3, 4. For a Thundering Ceradoc. When it enters the battlefield, other creatures you control gain trample.
That's what I thought that other one was. That might be enough to do it then.
Well, it's let's see. If you kill my guy there, 9, 10, 12. Yeah, I mean, so that's what I'm gonna have to do. Going with everything.
So that's a 9, right?
9, 10, 11, 12 total.
I can block 2. I've got 9, so that's 10. So good game.
Good game. All
Good
right.
First game. All
Awesome.
right, you got it.
I have a tendency to win first games, though,
Yeah, okay.
and then we'll move on from there. We're gonna take a quick break. We will be right back after this with Game 2 of Round 1 of Season 3 of the War of the Spark post-release tournament.
Okay. No.
Recording, okay. And we're back with Round 2 of the post-release tournament. We have taken our opening hands and I think we're both deciding to keep them.
Yes.
And a quick advice that I saw on a video of one Pro Tour person giving his advice about mulligans is he said, basically think about if you want a mulligan, think about what your next hand possibly could be versus what you have now. And pretty much always it's going to be worse because it's down to 6. And so it's like, unless you have a no land hand, most of the time it's probably not worth it to mulligan, which I swear if I mulligan down to 6, I'm usually going to 4. That's just how it works for me. But at this point, I think we're keeping so that we have 7 cards. Steven got to choose to go first, and I believe he is. So I will let him do that. Game on.
I will play an island. Pass.
Sweet. Untap, upkeep, draw. Swamp, pass.
All right. Draw a card. Swamp. Pass.
Draw. Swamp, pass.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Exciting magic here.
Whole bunch of land drops. Riveting stuff.
Island. Pass.
Draw. Change it up. Forest.
What?
I know. And before I pass, I have one of my own.
Ooh, a bait. Yeah, is it coming at me?
You got it for
Bong,
1.
bong. Okay.
And I will now pass the turn.
Okay.
Thank you for lifing.
Always happy to life.
We're not fancy enough to have the graphics up on, of the life counts up on the screen.
Yeah.
Because unfortunately the equipment can only have 3 inputs, and that would be a 4th input.
Okay. So.
What's all this then?
Oh yeah. Pay for Herald of the Dread Horde 3/2 when it dies. Amass 2.
It will.
And I'll pass turn.
Sweet. Untap drop.
That's a really good card. That card makes it worth it to play black. Like, if you pull
3/4 or
I just
4
it's just
mana for a 3/2, and it's
sticky. It stays.
That's worth it. It's cheaper than casting a 2/2 and a 3/2 probably.
Most likely, yes. Or about the same, depending on what they do.
I'm going to swamp for the turn.
I'm going to say this. Unlimited. Herald of the Dread Horde.
Sure.
Unlimited.
I don't know if that one would have the stickiness to
definitely
be in constructed.
Definitely not in constructed.
Let me check something over here. Just went ahead and did myself an editing favor to turn down the volume of the microphones while I coughed.
Yeah.
And for, comfort of the audience. So I put down a swamp for my 4th turn. Whether or not I want that to be my only play of the turn stands to be determined. Seeing as that you were so excited for your Herald of the Dread Horde,
Bye-bye.
I'm preventing that
and
from
it
being sticky.
Gets exiled.
So I may...
You were happy to learn that, weren't you?
Yes.
I actually did. I did research the rules on Amass. As far as if something gets exiled, do you get that? And it doesn't.
Right, because it would have to...
I wanted to double
from
check
play
before.
into graveyard is the dying.
Yeah, I should have checked the spark double thing, but I did check that before
Which
playing.
we didn't check in between games.
We
So if
didn't.
it comes up again,
Yeah,
we'll just go
we'll
with
see.
it.
We'll see.
I'm pretty sure I'm right, though, in that it copies what that
Because
is,
it is,
not the
that's that
current
card.
state.
I see,
Yeah.
I absolutely see your point of view.
All right, so I did that. Enter combat for 1, lifelink haste.
And,
Or the haste doesn't matter anymore.
Yeah.
But I will pass the turn now.
Okay.
Yeah, I may regret using my target creature gets -5/-5, but at this early in the game, but had to.
I'm going to... That super forest, super land thing costs only 5 mana, right?
I will confirm that statement.
I know it gives it haste, but does it untap the land?
The way that I played with it in Magic Arena is that if you tap the land
To pay for it?
that land is still tapped that
Okay.
turn. So that's why you have to put it on a land that's not tapped if you
Okay.
want it to use the haste.
That
It
card-
does not specifically state untap that land.
That card is scary, man. In this case, I'm going to go ahead and play Tamiyo's Epiphany.
Draw some cards.
Strive 4, draw 2.
That's a good card, and I think it's going to replace all of the draw cards in my other standard deck, because digging 6 cards down to find some sort of an answer
Yeah.
is
So
crazy.
3 on the bottom, 1 on top. And then, yeah, it's a wonderful draw card. Draw 2. Okay. And then I will not do anything else. I'll pass.
Untap. Upkeep draw. Forest for the turn. So we'll do 2 and 2 for my first planeswalker, Vraska.
Ooh, nice.
Swarm's Eminence.
So
Whenever
whenever
a creature
with Death Touch does damage to a player or planeswalker. Put a +1/+1 counter on that creature. -2. Create a 1/1 black assassin with Death Touch.
So we can see I have a theme of death touchiness somewhat going on.
Are you going to?
I'm going to immediately do it. Yes, yeah, we'll use a dice. Why not? So I'm going to immediately take her down to.
Your Golgari.
And I do not have any other tokens, so I'm just going to use this as my.
Okay.
At this point,
Your assassin.
this is what I was kind of referring to earlier. Create a 1/1 black assassin creature. So it is a 1/1. It does not have a 1/1 counter on it.
It is a, yeah, you're right. I see what you're saying.
It is, so that caused me some problems in the past.
Whenever this creature deals damage to a planeswalker, destroy that planeswalker.
So it might, if I get damage through to you, it'll get a +1/+1 counter, which might look then something like that.
Yes.
So
I see what
this
you're
simply
saying. Yeah.
represents its base power and
I
toughness.
gotcha. Which, if we had the token, it would just
It would say it,
1/1
but
on it.
maybe that is solved just by having
having
that.
the token.
All right,
Pretty sure I don't have that.
inner combat, 1 lifelink, perfect.
Okay.
I pass the turn to you.
All right. Let's see. Untap a draw. Play a land.
You may.
Okay, I'm going to. So let's see. I'm gonna pay 1, 2, 3 for a Jace's Triumph. So draw 2
Draw any more?
cards. I don't have a Jace Planeswalker, so I'm just gonna draw 2.
How many does that make in hand then, sir?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
You may have 7.
And then I will pay 3 for an Aven Eternal, a 2/2 flyer, and when it enters the battlefield, I amass
Do
an
it.
army of 1. Army of 1. And then I'll pass the turn.
Cool. Very good. Nothing to do at the end of your turn.
Mm-hmm.
So I will untap, and then I will draw for my turn. Get a forest out there.
Okay.
Go ahead and take her down to 1
Mm-hmm.
to create another. 1/1.
1 with that touch.
Yeah, I should have. Yeah, I haven't seen any of those Black Assassin tokens.
So I had always thought that Death Touchers also killed planeswalkers right away, but this is not the case.
Yeah, no, it's
It
creature
just-
only.
Yeah, so that made me change my
That
mind.
would be way too powerful
Oh,
if,
I
it did,
know.
if it did
I
that.
know. Well, I always.
I mean,
I'm not a fan of Death Touch, anyways.
it
but
can get iffy.
It's just I play mono green, so
Right.
Death Touch stops Gulta.
Everything.
that
12,
1/1
12, what?
assassin would kill. Yeah.
Right where it
Shank
counts.
a giant dinosaur as it's trampled over.
Well, let's see. You got a 2/2 flyer. I can't do anything about that, but it can block. I'm going to. Don't want to waste that just to get a life if you happen to block there. Why not? I'll be aggressive. I'm going to enter combat with both.
Okay.
Death touch, 1/1 lifelink.
We're gonna block. He still has mana available.
Oh, it's wide open, baby.
Let's do it.
So you're blocking. So
Yeah.
1/1s
1/1
cancel.
versus 1/1,
That goes away.
and then the 2/2 and the 1/1.
So therefore, my guy will die,
But you do gain a
but
life.
I do get that.
Okay, this dies.
And you have your 2/2 out there as well.
My 2/2 flyer is squawking above.
Perfect. I'm gonna have to then just. Well, you know what? Let's have some fun. 3.
Let's have some fun.
And 3. For my other promo.
Oh,
Bolas
Bolas
Citadel.
Okay.
I put this in there just because it was my promo.
Yeah, so
just
you
as
can look
a
at it,
huge
and you can play it by
late game.
life. No, it's good.
answer.
It's fantastic for you right now. You could do so much right now.
I don't know. I can't cast anything. I could
You don't
do
need
live.
to. No,
right?
you pay life.
But right, but I'm, you know.
So
but
look,
I just
you can
figured
look at the top card.
It's just good enough to be in there.
And you can play it
I could.
by paying the life. That is insane. That's awesome. That's a
Well,
really cool promo.
I had to really think about that card in ways that it might actually be used.
I mean, the pressure's on now.
It is. So I'm looking at the top card at any time. I'm going to play it. If I cast a spell this way, I pay life equal to its converted mana cost rather than paying its mana cost. Then the tap ability, sacrifice 10 non-land permanents.
Yes.
Each
So we're
opponent
not there
loses
yet.
2 life. No. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. This card's converted mana cost is 3.
Okay.
It is
Jang
Yangu. Did it get it? No.
So you got to put a plus one.
The promo of this one was hard to read.
It's Planeswalker.
Yeah, I didn't read it in my tests.
I think the foiling of certain cards messes with the card recognition.
Yeah.
Each creature you control with a +1/+1 counter has add 1 mana of any color, or I can -1 to put a +1/+1 counter on a target creature,
Which you'll be doing.
which I will be doing presently. So it's -1, so I'm bringing it down to 2.
And then you can tap him for mana.
So I'm going to put that on this guy, so he is now a 2/2.
Just so people at
Oh,
home
thank
can
you.
read it.
So yes,
Dang. And now you can look at the top card. You could
I
keep-
can.
You could go all
That's
day.
how this works. I will keep that there. Choose not to play that at this turn.
And you've attacked for turn, so.
Yeah, I have attacked. I'm all tapped out. I guess I did that this turn already, didn't I?
Yes.
Yeah, before I attacked.
Yep. Technically, you attacked me with the one that had summoning.
Yes.
spells, but whatever.
Well,
It's
it
all the same.
equals
It
out.
all's the same.
So pass the turn.
Okay.
That's my turn was long enough.
Yeah. All right, untap. Bunga 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 bunga. Okay. Play land.
You may. Hey, just because I can. Oh.
You can look at it.
Looking
Always.
at it at any time.
At any time. Okay, let's see.
Two flyer coming at me.
I want to, but I'm not going to probably. Hint. Hint, hint.
And this 2/2 has death touch, just saying.
Sorry, there's options.
You think away, man. The people, if we're not talking, people are listening to the awesome battle music that we throw on top
That's
of
right.
this.
That's right.
So it's not like it's completely silent.
This is interesting.
All right, let's see some stuff, man.
So I'm going to.
Wait, hold on. Okay,
Do you like that card?
it's nice.
Okay.
I'm not gonna play it.
So I'm going to play Ashiok, Dream Renderer.
Which is
So,
okay.
you
I can't search my library.
Spells and abilities your opponents control can't cause their controller to search the library. That's not search your library.
No,
That's
it is
look
not
at the top card
correct.
of your library.
It does not say search.
But I'm gonna minus.
To have me mill something.
You're gonna mill 4, and then exile your graveyard.
That works. That's fine. That's
So,
crazy powerful. In a
Milliard.
limited form, hell, that's a good one.
Yeah, so mill 4.
So you want to know why I didn't play this one?
Why is that?
Because it was a land.
See?
Yeah. So, oh, it works.
It's actually helping you out.
Oh,
That's helping you out so much.
3.
Oh my God.
Okay, and Cron Strangler there at the end.
And then they all get exiled.
Exiled.
Dude, that helped you out
3
so
lands
much.
in a row.
'cause
I'm not
3
going to complain
Oh
so
my
much
gosh.
about that.
Okay.
That
well,
was
and
good
then
luck.
to follow that up,
Wait. You know what?
you gonna play it?
Well, because it says you may play the top card of the library.
Yeah, I mean, as long as okay.
Because it doesn't. You may play, meaning, just for the sake of rules, a sorcery can be played. Because it says you can play it.
That's a good one. I don't know. I'll let it slide because
I mean, it doesn't say if it doesn't say you may play if you are able to.
yeah,
Kind of
it
clause.
just says you may play it rather than yeah.
I mean, that's why I'm reading
You
it.
may play the top card of your library if you cast a spell this way. Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
Well, then I'm going to do that. I took my 2 off.
Yeah.
So I'm going to look at the top 3 cards of my library, reveal a permanent. Kind of anticlimactic, but still good.
Interplanetary beacon.
So that goes to my hand.
The others go
These
on the
will
bottom?
go to bottom in any order.
And then you can look at the top card
I
of your
will.
library.
Keep going. I mean, why not?
Oh, jeez.
Just a -1 for Arvoyo Grazer.
And then you can play the land you just put in your hand.
Because when it enters the battlefield, I can put a land card from my hand
Onto the
and
battlefield
double
tap. That's strong. And now you can look at the top of your...
This is going somewhere. I will hold off there.
Okay. And it's still my turn.
It is your turn. Continue on.
Okay.
We will look up, things to look up. Spark Double and Planeswalkers. Playing sorceries using Bolas' Citadel when it is not your turn.
Right?
I
Yeah.
think that's about it.
I'm going to... No. I'm going to pay 3 for a Spellkeeper Weird. So it's just a 1/4, but I can pay 2 and tap, sacrifice Spellkeeper Weird, return target instant or sorcery card from your graveyard to your hand.
Good work.
And then I'm going to pass.
All right. Untap. During my upkeep, I'm going to look at upkeep, draw. So I drew that. Now I can still look at my top card of any time. Before
This
it's
is
out.
crazy.
It is.
Do you have an 18 CMC spell you can play?
Let me get right on that. We're going to do 1, 2, just 2 of each for another Bloom Hulk.
Okay.
So it's we got a 4/4 going on here, running out of room. So basically proliferate.
3.
And then this goes up to 3, that goes up to 2.
Oh, nice. That's cool. Nice proliferate action.
I think so. So I have now 3/3 Death Touch.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to immediately take that down to give it this another +1/+1 counter. So 4/4 Death Touch, black assassin creature.
Okay.
I'm going to try to keep Raska around for that static ability. Whenever a creature you control with that Death Touch deals damage to a player or planeswalker, put a
+1/+1 counter on it. Yep.
I'm going to look at the top card of my library. Deck. I'm not used to saying look at the top card of my deck. I'm going to enter combat, and I'm going straight at that Ashiok with this 4/4 assassin Death Touch creature. Because that could start milling me really bad if I don't take care of that. Or attempt to, at least.
I'll go ahead and block with the Aven Eternal.
All right, it's gone. And second Did I play a land this turn?
I don't think you did.
I have a feeling.
Yeah, you didn't because
Interplanar
you
was
already
during
you
your
paid
turn.
6. That was during my turn, which is bonkers, right?
So,
Playing
yeah,
a
so
land.
I did play. That's just for my own. So this was tapped.
Yeah.
So I did pay 1, 2, 3,
You played for the bloom hole.
6 and put that out. I did not play a land this turn.
Yeah, you have not played it this turn.
Those are still tapped. I'm gonna look at this.
Look at that. You don't have to pay life for it.
We'll just keep that right there.
Okay.
Pass turn.
All right. Untap.
All right, so Bolas Citadel is actually pulling its weight. It was something that I was afraid would be dead weight, would be something that would never go in a sealed, limited format.
Oh
deck,
no, it's
but
awesome.
It's doing something. There's a lot of clauses in there. That's probably one of my weakest skills as a Magic player is going through each clause and then trying to determine scenarios. You know, I can read the rule. Sure, I know what that means.
Yeah.
But what that means in context with something else is something I am always having to work on.
Yeah.
And usually it takes somebody going, oh, well, you can just do that with this. And I'm like, oh, yeah.
Yes. I'm with you 100%.
So
that Bolas Citadel is probably going to end up being the death of me, but we're going to get
6.
we're going to get weird with things.
Spellkeeper weird.
So I'm going to Obnix's Cruelty, that death touch thing.
Good call. -5. It is out of here.
And then I'm going to pay 2 and sacrifice Spellkeeper's Weird.
To draw a card?
No,
Or to get a card draw
return
back?
an instant or sorcery card from your graveyard. Put Obnix's Cruelty back in my hand.
And cast
Pay
it again?
3, cast it on your Bloom Hulk.
That's going to work. Ouch.
And I am all tapped out.
How dare
But
you.
hang on.
I know, I'm gonna mill some stuff.
You're milling 4, and then it goes into...
I didn't want that card.
Yeah. Let's see how much it helps you out.
Let's see. I put that in there just for a bit of removal.
Bond together, yeah, it could be great. I just have no
2,
creatures worth to do.
2. Well, might as well show these
Nice
what it's
Death Toucher.
costing me. 2/2 Death Toucher, a bomb, 7/6, and card number 4. Last
Another-
Step Reaver.
No, that's
1/2 amass.
weird looking
Cheap
one.
little 2-drop.
And then they get exiled.
They're gone. I'm gonna look at my top card of my hand and keep it there. Top
Okay.
card of my
Deck. All right, and it is hand.
Right.
Hand. Which one's your hand? We don't know at this point.
It
Bolas the Citadel.
might as well be.
And then it's
You passing?
pass, yeah.
All right, untap. Draw. Now look at the top card. You may pay life, right? Oh, if you cast a
If
spell.
you cast a spell this way,
pay
you
life, not
yeah.
you may. I'll take a 3 hit to cast Converted Mana Cost 3 for Toll of the Invasion.
Huh.
Target opponent reveals their hand, choose a non-land card from it, and that player discards that
Well,
card.
news for you, they're all non-land.
Oh, yeah? We got, let's just...
Sangarath.
Angrath. A
Ashiok's
3/5
Skulker.
potentially non-blocker, and then 4/5. You draw a card, and you lose a life. I mean, simply put, I think that Angrath is going to cause more issues
Okay.
than any other of these creatures at this point.
Okay.
So I will let you do that. So you discarded that card, and I amass 1
Yep.
because I do not have any zombie
We're
armies
moving
out.
into my space.
Yeah, all that.
It's
over
okay.
there.
I got nothing going on, so.
I'm trying to reserve. There we go. How about that? Let's see. I will then look at the top card again. I'll play it because it's a forest card and I haven't put any land out this turn. Look at it again.
Did you? No.
No, because I immediately
Yeah,
drew.
that's right. That's right. You're right.
And
You're right. You're right.
yeah,
You're right.
yeah. I immediately drew and then played Toll of the Invasion from the
Yes,
top.
That's right.
So I therefore did that. I think I'll just leave that there. I don't know if I want to lose the life at this point. All right, Planeswalker time. Gonna go with a -2 on her.
So she's dead. But
Yep.
you're gonna make your assassin.
So there, ha, it's black.
There you go.
It's a 1/1 assassin with death touch, yes.
Okay.
I'm going to then take him down 1.
Add a +1.
Plus
Put it
1.
on target creature. Yep.
Yeah.
I'm actually gonna look and see if I have an assassin token. I should have done that.
That'd be
before.
cool.
I don't think I do.
The card sleeve is black. It's all right. So I'm deciding what card I want to put a +1/+1 counter on. I'll put it on my Boreal Grazer. Why not?
Oh, it can. It
Now
can
it
swing
can actually
now. Look
do
at that.
damage. So that's what I'll do. I'll enter combat. Going to attack that one for
Oh, dang.
1.
Dude, I was about to hit my life, and
Nope.
sad day.
Because I do not want that out there. I'm again looking at the top card. You know what? 1, 2, 3. Up to 1. Play Bleeding Edge from the top of my deck. I paid the 3 life for it.
What does it do?
Up to 1 target creature gets -2/-2 until end of turn. He
Okay.
survives.
And then amass 2.
And then I will amass 2 by putting
2 on your zombie army.
2 more on that zombie
All right, look at that,
army.
building up your board state.
And I'm going to then look again at the top, leave that there. Pass turn.
Okay.
This is playing way differently than what I was
Yeah.
envisioning.
No doubt. All right, so I'm going to.
Of course, I mean, you're going to get 8 more cards out of me. In 2 turns, maybe.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Leave up an island and a swamp for a Tithe Bearer Giant.
Mm-hmm.
And then when it enters the battlefield, I draw a card and I lose 1 life. So I'm
Took
losing
care
a
of
life.
that life for you.
I'm going to
Felt
draw a
good.
card. It is a land, so I'm going to play that land for turn. And that doesn't allow me to afford anything. I'm going to -1.
Swamp. Herald needed that. Could have used Vizier.
There it is. Yes.
Just
Give
for
it to the
the,
graveyard.
that's what everything Ashiok has given me. I don't know why I'm fanning it in front of that.
Yeah.
But yeah,
You got to put it all.
all of my deck
Yeah.
basically has been removed and exiled from 1 Planeswalker. That's a good amount of cards. Basically, I have 5 turns
Yes.
to do anything to you.
And then I will pass.
Cool. Untap, upkeep. I'm gonna look at it before my draw step.
Yes. That's fine.
Okay, I'll draw.
Okay.
Look at
Yeah,
it
you're looking at
again.
It really puts pressure on you actually doing that.
Yeah, so leave that there. Doesn't really help. I'll play a forest for the turn.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5
yeah,
permanents. You're
no,
not quite
I'm
there yet.
nowhere close to that. I'll take his final. No, that's not it. I'll take his final counter away.
So you're going to have +1. What are you going to put it on?
I'll make it my zombie army.
4/4 zombie army.
So he has no loyalty. He is going into the graveyard. I'm going to pay
It's a very lonely graveyard.
3 for another one.
Oh, nice. And then you got to do it again.
Yep, that's basically what I'm doing.
Gotcha.
So taking him down to 2.
That's cool.
So at least I can.
Right?
But I mean, I'm gonna have to be aggressive because I don't have the card draw to not be at this point. I'm going to enter combat with a
1/1 death touch.
1/1 death touch and a 5/5.
And where are they attacking?
1/1 is gonna go here.
Okay.
I mean, you gotta. If you don't, even if you do block, you're gonna win the game next turn. Because you'll mill me out. And then I'll have to draw, and I don't have it. So maybe that Citadel.
Well,
kinda-
are you? What's your?
I'm just talking out loud. I'm attacking with my Death Toucher there.
Okay. And so confirmed that's where you're going? And you're attacking me with the zombie army?
What, am I doing it wrong? Probably. Because either way, if I don't get rid of this one, you're just going to mill me.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to block it. And take 5, but then you mill me next turn.
There's nothing else you want to do?
What am I forgetting? Don't say it like that. Well, look at the top card of my
Well, that's something you could
deck.
do.
That won't help. I've already used my ability. So I did realize my mistake. And I don't know if you want to give me that.
I'm going to give you the opportunity.
Okay, well, I'm going to attack both.
Okay, so
Duh.
Okay, so what's happening here is
Okay, 1, 2.
All right. So we're gonna do this Infinity War Endgame style, right?
Okay.
So I haven't seen Endgame yet, so I don't know what happens.
No spoilers.
But so in the first universe that happened, he attacked with the Death Toucher Ashiok, but then the zombie army went directly to me.
Right.
All I had to do was block with the Tidebearer Giant, and then I milled him next turn. 'Cause
Correct.
He has 4 cards
Yeah.
left on top.
And you giving that little pause, like, is that all you want to do? I thought I had some
Yeah.
other ability out here.
No.
But all I had to do was attack both.
Correct.
And either way, some damage is getting through.
Yes, correct.
So are you going to be a gentleman enough to allow that to happen?
So we're going to rewind, which I'm sure is going to happen when Doctor Strange does whatever he's going to do or whatever. And so now we're into World Scenario 2. Now Jack
Declaring
can
attackers.
Declare attackers.
Both to the Planeswalker.
Yes, both to the Planeswalker. And I'm just going to let it happen.
To the Planeswalker.
To the Planeswalker. It's gonna
Okay,
die.
then he's gone.
It's gone.
Excellent. I will not be milled next turn.
Yes.
I have 4 turns to get in there.
Okay.
I do have blocker, so all right, pass turn.
Okay. Oh my gosh. Sorry, it was the card that I got was 1 turn too late. Let's see.
no.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
I'm
8.
gonna pile all this land up, conserve some space. Thank you for being a gentleman and scholar. That was a learning moment.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pay. So I'm gonna pay 4 for a Spark Double.
All
on
right.
my tide. So I was hoping to Spark Double Ashiok.
Sure.
But I'm going to, that just didn't happen. So the
Be a
Tidebearer Giant.
5/6.
So yeah, it'll be a 5/6. That's right. It gets 1 counter. So it's a 5/6 Tidebearer Giant. But it gets -1 and I draw a card. So I lose a life and I draw a card. It's a swamp. And then 1, 2, 1, 3. Okay, so then I'm gonna pay 4.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm sorry, I didn't put this here.
That's
So
all right.
Spark Double, so enter the battlefield, copy of creature or planeswalker. It has an additional counter on it if it's a creature. And then I paid 4 for a Herald of the Dreadhorde.
When it dies,
Oh, yes,
mass.
yes. When it dies, a mass too. Yep. And then
1/1 death touch 5/5.
And I'll go ahead. Let's see. I'm gonna attack. I'll attack the planeswalker.
Okay. I will block it with my 5/5.
You can't because you attacked with it.
See, that's when
It's tapped.
I start losing basic rules of
Cool.
stuff when it gets complicated. Duh.
So you have the grazer. The grazer's
Yeah,
what's
I
good.
mean that's what I'm gonna have to do because I want to keep him around.
Okay. All right.
So,
that
thank
is-
you.
That was
I
my
mean, I can't use a
prediction.
tapped creature to block.
It's the end of the day.
It really is.
Okay. And now it's your turn.
I'm gonna look at the end of your turn. I'm gonna look at the top card of my.
Yep.
And I don't want to pay life for that, so I'll untap and
Got
draw.
plenty of mana to
And
play
we'll
for.
look at it again. We'll leave that there. And so we'll pay 4. Get my Lich out there again.
Okay.
5/4.
Trample, and if it deals damage to me or a planeswalker, return your hand, target creature,
Or
or
Planeswalker.
planeswalker. Yeah.
So that's going to happen next turn if it happens at all. Go ahead and -1 to get that
Okay.
zombie token out there. Running out of battery power fast.
I think we'll make it.
I hope so.
We'll have to.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Halfway to the thing.
Well, that's 10 damage.
Yep. So he's a 5,
5/6.
5, 6. Okay, so I will enter combat to you with my 1/1 death touch and my 6/6 zombie army.
So I'm gonna double block.
The zombie army.
So 5/6 and a 3/2.
Then dealing
Full damage to
full
the
damage to
sparkle.
the spark double.
Yep.
And he will survive with 1 toughness.
Okay.
This guy will go away.
And I'll take 1.
You will take 1 damage.
And it has death touch, so I'm dead.
That's how the game works. Good night, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
I will pass the turn.
End scene. So this thing is gone.
Yes, thank you. I took the tokens off. It
Yeah.
didn't take the counters off. It didn't remove the token.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw. So it's 5/4.
5/4.
It does have trample.
Since you already gave me a trigger pass last time, I realized that I could have had 2 more life this game so far with Interplanar Beacon. Whenever you cast a Planeswalker, you gain 1 life. But we're going to forget that for now. Because I don't think 2 life is going to matter. I do have 2 cards in hand, by the way. I just put them over there.
Yep. All right, I'm going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for an Ashiok's Skulker.
Potential to be unblockable.
And then I'm going to pay 1 for a Kaya's Ghost Form.
It's good.
Thank you for putting Ashiok's Skulker on my Tidebreaker Giant.
So he's not going away. He's got a magic armor.
And then I'm going to pass.
Interesting. At the end of your turn, I will think
Okay.
to move to my turn.
Okay.
Untap. Upkeep, draw.
You have a bomb.
Well, you got a 4/5 over there. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this guy
But put that counter.
to make him a 6/5.
6/5. You can just get it right back.
Right. Because I can survive a round of attacks from you. You do have 1 blocker. I will enter combat. I will attack you with my 6/5 creature. Why not? And my 1/1 death touch. Both are attacking you.
I will double block, Tidebreaker Giant and Herald of the Dreadwood.
So that is a 7 power coming to his 6 toughness. In response to that, I'll pay the 1 life
For giant growth!
to make it what, a 9?
I should have triple blocked.
A 9. 9.
That's enough. And
What?
so
He's a 6'5", so he's a 9'8".
So 9, 8. So 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's enough to survive. Well, wait. Oh, wait, yeah. 8. It's because 5,
9,
6, 7.
8.
Yep. All right, so it's going to survive, but it has trample, so it's going to get through to me.
So 5, 6, 7, 2 points to
So
you.
2 points to me. All right. Tidebreaker Giant's going to die, but come back. I'll... Wait, well, no. Wait, where do you want to assign damage? Or no. Everything dies. Everything dies.
Right,
Yeah.
but he comes back because of
Yeah.
the ghost form.
Tidebreaker Giant. I
I believe
did
that's
2
correct.
damage,
To
but
you.
this is going to do another damage.
That, sure.
And then I draw a card. And then the Herald is going to amass 2. So
Because this dealt damage to you, I can
you
put
get to pull a
creature
or planeswalker.
I don't know if either creature, I mean, that Arboreal Grazer certainly isn't going to do it, so I'm going to bring him out
Mm-hmm.
because it was in the graveyard. Immediately move it to 2.
Graveyard. Return to combat.
Put there
No.
this combat, which it
Well,
wasn't.
let's see. Whenever deals combat damage to player or planeswalker, return to your hand, and then you got to. And you can afford.
Yeah, I got the mana.
I just wanted to make sure
Thank
it
you.
wasn't just
Bam.
magically.
It was not.
there.
I just forgot to pay the mana.
Okay.
So I'm gonna take him down 1 to put a counter.
What's it gonna be?
I mean,
Okay.
big. You're gonna come through with some semblance of damage to me because I got nothing to block. Because in my hand has been nothing but 2 forests the entire time. I'm just gonna go ahead and put that out there. Why not? I'm not playing it. I'm just saying I've had 2 forests in my hand for this entire game. All right, let's see what this next turn brings me because I don't know. I can look at it.
All right. So this was the card that I drew from the Tidebreaker Giant. It's Kasmina's Transmutation.
What does it do?
So enchanted creature becomes a 1/1 and loses all abilities. And then I got a bank
Or
hound.
it loses all, but it has a base power and toughness. It still has.
Oh, it's a 1/1. Oh, base power. Yeah, you're right. The
It still has
counters.
2 counters.
You're
It's
right,
base
you're
power.
absolutely
I mean,
right.
like that's gonna matter. And you put a Bane Hound out. This is some game, man.
I can do 10 damage.
It's still.
Yeah. But I'm just gonna pass.
Okay. I mean, that's the only thing you can do.
We're gonna have to do this in 2. Next game we're gonna be in different clothes.
Yeah, exactly. So draw. I'm dead next turn.
Just don't shower, don't change.
Just
We'll
keep
come
everything
back.
how it
yeah,
is.
exactly the same.
Yeah, I mean, that's going to have to be game because I'm
Okay.
pretty sure that I'm going to do that. I'm going to attack for something,
I could just take it.
and you can just take it.
Or, I mean, I'd
come
probably-
at me, or just do
I'd
nothing and
block
wait until
just
my
in
next
case.
turn, and I
Yeah.
can draw onto nothing.
Yep.
Because you have. That was what I sideboarded in.
Oh yeah. See,
It was the
I
last
figured you did.
card.
I figured you did.
The last card.
So this is one I was waiting for too. Bond of Insight.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Well then, yeah, I'm conceding at this point because I will die next turn. You don't even have to do anything.
Yep. So
we're
we're
gonna
one
have to
and one.
continue this
Yeah, it's
next
late.
time because we have real lives and jobs and
Yes.
stuff that we got to get to. So that's what's going to happen. For the first time ever, I'm going to remember to switch it to that for closing it out.
Yes.
So we are both 1 and 1. We're going to come back tomorrow, hopefully, and record the 3rd game of round 1 of
Yes.
season 3 of the War of the Spark post-release
Yes.
tournament featuring the Richland Tabletop Gaming Club, Richland Student Media, and this guy from the Geography.
Geology.
I know I said that on purpose.
Right.
Department. So that's going to do it for us. Actually, it's not. We'll be right back. Ready?
We'll be
1,
back.
2. And we are back for game 3. I have elected to go first, and I did have to mulligan to 6, but that's going to be okay because I'm going to play a forest, and I got a turn 1 play.
Nice.
Arboreal Grazer.
Grazer.
reach when it enters the battlefield. You can put a land card from your hand onto the battlefield
Excellent.
tapped, which I will choose to do.
He's ahead. Okay.
So therefore, I will pass the turn.
Okay. You didn't hear this. He's probably going to edit it out, but you made a nice transformer noise. You were
Or that
okay.
we'll keep it in.
All right. So swamp and
Banehound.
Banehound 1/1 life linker with haste, and it's going to swing at you.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead
Block?
and block it. You still
Okay.
get your life, but
That's
I
what
do
I
not lose one.
That's what I want.
Sweet.
And then I'll pass.
Untap. Upkeep, draw. Well, we're gonna go ahead and put another forest buddy down. Let's see. Gonna have to. I believe this is the best play for me. 2 and a black for Jang Yangu again.
Okay.
The promo, which will not read because of the foil, I believe. Oh,
there
it
it goes.
got it.
Got it.
So it's going to start with 3 loyalty, but I'm immediately going to take it down to 2.
You're going to 1/1
2.
1/4 that bad boy.
He's a 1/4 now.
All
so,
right.
And it also has the ability tap the creature with a 1/1 counter on it
Oh,
to
it's-
add 1 mana of any color.
Nice.
So that's helpful
That's
for
right,
when I
that's
get
right.
my big boys out, maybe. I will. I'm going to go ahead and pass the turn. I'll be
Okay.
defensive. No need to pingy for 1.
All right.
Maybe I can get rid of that Banehound before it does
card.
anything else.
Play a swamp. And I'm going to pass.
All right. Thinking at the end of your turn. And I will accept your passing.
Okay.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Go with a swamp for the turn. Well, might as well get some usage out of my Planeswalker.
Okay.
Get another -1. So it's a 2/5.
Nice. That's one heck of a sloth.
It's going to get there slowly.
Yes.
Let's see. I will enter combat.
Okay.
And I will declare this as an attacker.
Okay, I'll take 2.
Perfect. I will pass the turn to you.
Okay. That is a lot of mana.
Slow start on both
2,
sides.
3, 4,
Even
5, 6,
considering
7.
I've hit the land drop each turn.
And I got nothing. I will swing at Jang Yangu.
That's fine. He's gone.
Go back up to 20.
Graveyard. If only I had a way of getting Planeswalkers back out into the
If only.
from my hand.
And then I'll pass.
All right, cool. Untap, upkeep, draw.
You'll notice I did not play a land.
Oh, sad, sad. You'll notice.
You're playing another one.
I did. So, well, speaking of
Big bad boy.
sticky situations,
Not a 9/9 with haste.
not yet.
No. Herald of the Dreadward.
Very sticky card.
Very
3/2,
good
and it dies and
common
has 2. We'll
in
keep
limited.
that. Well, let's keep this.
Train a rolling.
Yeah, so I will enter
I'll
combat.
take 2.
Going for 2. At least I can offset 1
Something.
of that lifelink and pass turn.
Okay. Okay.
All right. Got your engine going, maybe.
Got nothing. Pass.
Oh, really? Sad.
Sad day.
We're trying to play some Magic, man.
I know. I'd love to.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Well, still on the land drop train. I will enter combat,
Okay.
and I'll go in with both.
5.
That's
1,
happening.
2, 3, 4, 5. Okay.
Pass.
All right. Let's see. It all rests on you. Nope.
Ah.
So I have to get rid of something.
Are you at 8 cards?
I'm at 8 cards.
I mean, it's looking good for me, but you
yeah.
know, I want you to be able to play the game
I'm gonna
too.
discard an Ashiok's Skulker.
What does that guy do?
So it's a
Then it can't be
3/5,
blocker.
and then you pay 4.
Possible.
Can't be blocked. Yep. Okay. And then I'll pass.
Okay. Tough decision. Untap, upkeep, draw.
Mm-hmm.
That's 3 land draws in a row for me, so it can go either way.
Yes.
Not drying land
Slowing you down a
or,
hair,
you
yeah.
know. We'll this turn, same as the first, declaring both attackers.
Okay, I'll block the 3/2, so I'll take 2 damage.
Okay, you will.
But I'll gain 1 life.
So you'll net one loss, and that guy goes away.
Banehound is dead.
Correct. I will pass turn.
Okay. It all rests on you, buddy.
Come on, top.
No.
Deck.
It's at least something.
You're looking for your other colors,
So I'm
is what
gonna
I'm guessing.
play Ingrath,
All right.
and I'll -2 it. So he's
To at
going to be
least
a
get a
3.
zombie.
So I have a 2/2 zombie creature to stave off something.
That works.
And then I'll pass.
You're on the board.
Mm-hmm.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Let's play some magic cards.
Ooh.
2 and a green
You can stop tapping there.
and another one.
Okay.
I'm not going for the 5th.
Okay.
It's not your favorite card coming out yet. It's just a lich.
Okay, yeah. Yep.
2/5, 5/4.
5/4,
excuse me.
yeah, still
Trample when it does damage to player or planeswalker. Return target creature or planeswalker in your graveyard to your hand that wasn't put there this combat.
Yeah.
So that means it could have died that turn, just not that combat phase.
Correct.
Which,
So like if I killed it, but you were swinging.
you're right. I was trying to think of
Then you
some, like I said, those scenarios that I have to think of. So, lightning bolt a 3/3
Yeah.
or something.
Yep.
I couldn't bring that one back this turn.
Correct.
All right. Well, it's still my first main phase. He's got the sickness.
He's down with the sickness.
Oh, I see what you did. Oh, we're listening to that song for 20 years.
Yeah,
However
oh
old
yeah.
it is, and I still can't make that sound.
Oh, wow.
See, it's difficult. But by all means, keep trying.
Every time.
Let's see. Let's enter some combat in
Okay.
this. It's 2/2
It's a 2/2.
blocker, meaning I will declare both of these
Okay.
attacking Ingrath.
So this would be 2 damage.
He's a 2/5
Yeah.
and a 3/2.
I'll block the Herald.
Then in response to that, I'll giant growth.
Yeah. Okay. So it's going to survive.
So it will survive because it's a 6/5-ish.
Yep. Okay.
So I got that giant growth in there. And so
this thing's
2.
definitely.
Oh
no,
you
I blocked
the
it, yeah,
3,
so it's
so
one.
you got
Okay.
2 damage going there. So
Okay.
no more amassing for you on that front.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't have blocked that time.
Well, you still have your menace clause, which works.
Yeah, but
Can work. I will pass the turn.
my board state's not
It's
so.
not looking good.
Well, look at me with my own Herald of the Dread
We
Horde.
can just trade them out. Go ahead and just do that now. Put the 2 zombies out.
It's going to happen.
Eventually.
And then I'll pass.
All right. Untap. Be very organized with my lands here. Upkeep, draw. 1 card in hand. Let's see. This works. Green and 1 for Bond of Flourishing.
All right.
Look at the-
That's definitely going to help you out.
Look at the top 3 cards of your library, reveal a permanent, and put it in your hand, rest on the bottom in any order, and I gain 3 life. Good
Ooh.
solid little utility card.
Yes.
So I reveal this guy.
Yep.
Okay, Thundering Ceratok
Okay.
is revealed.
Yep.
We'll put that
Other creatures you control gain trample until end of turn.
when it enters the battlefield.
Yep.
I mean, I guess I might as well cast this bad boy. So
May as well.
4 and a green to get him out there. So now everybody has trample,
Yep.
of which he already did.
Swing away.
I'm gonna attempt to. So I swing for 5 at you, still declaring attackers. And either way, I want that guy gone. So I will be willing to trade
Okay.
if you so chose. So these 2 guys attacking your Ingrath. He's attacking you.
I'll block the Lich. So 3 is still going to get through.
Correct.
And you'll be able to get your Planeswalker
Right,
back.
because it has trample.
Yeah, so,
So
1, 2, 3. Amass
You're amassing
2.
2.
And then you get your...
They go.
They kill
him.
Angarath.
So since this guy did combat damage to a planeswalker or player, I get to bring back a creature or planeswalker myself, or to my hand.
Yes.
Of which, will be that guy. But no mana to cast it, and that's fine. It's fine.
It's fine.
The room's on fire, and I'm a dog with a coffee cup.
This is fine.
Pass turn, sir.
All right. Board wipe. Nope, it is an island.
Technically, an island could contribute to some semblance of a board wipe.
Well, unfortunately, I'm a little too far behind. I have 9. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
14 potential.
So you've
with
got
2
9 there,
tramplers.
and they're tramplers. That's game. Well, no, wait.
Play it out. I don't want to win this easy. Let me make some mistake. I will let you know, though, I promised myself this game that I was going to be aware of board state. So I feel like I'm playing a little better than I did in the previous game. Just because I'm using, paying more attention, trying to.
Okay, let's see. Yeah, I don't think...
Get some removal of some sort?
No, those tramplers are actually going to be what is going to hurt me. Well, I have to do... the big butt.
Alright, that'll help.
Yeah, that's what I have to do.
Sacrifice it and then return. Okay, the instant sorcery.
And then I'll pass.
Alright. Untap. Upkeep. Draw. No speed help there. Get my planeswalker out just because.
Yep.
Who do I want to make bigger? I guess I'll bring him down to 2 loyalty to give this guy a counter.
Okay.
So he's a 4/3.
Okay.
And let's see what happens entering combat with everything.
Now I have to do math.
Yeah, let's see. So
if I do, I can block.
9, 3.
Let's
2.
see. 4, let's see, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I can only, so they're not all trampled. So
No, these 2 are trample here.
So 5, 6, 7. So block here
Okay.
keeps me alive for a turn. So that's what I have to do. So
Because otherwise, what would happen?
so anywhere else like this, it'll get through plus this and this. If I block here, that's only 2 I block, but this
So you're
blocks
stopping
4. So that keeps me alive at least another turn. So 5, 6, 7. So I'm at 2.
You're forgetting this guy.
What about it?
He's a 4.
He's being blocked.
Oh, you're blocking with this
Yeah.
guy. Okay.
Yep. Yes.
So with no trample coming through.
Yeah, because it's
Correct.
4. That's why I put the big butt there.
Excellent. Very good. So they're both gone, and you have a
Yep.
turn.
I have a turn for some magic to happen.
Well, that's the name of the game.
Yes. It ain't gonna be it. So unfortunately you have tramplers. If you didn't have tramplers, I'd be alive, but I am not.
It's part of the bread method. You need abilities. Well,
Yeah.
You got
Oh, so I played an Aven
Yeah.
Eternal. I
your
get to
massing
amass
as
1.
it comes in. Do you have anything
And then
else?
a Banehound.
Okay. But the you don't have enough toughness to
No.
cancel them out.
Yeah, that's
even
not
if you
enough.
wanted, right?
Yeah, that's not enough. Congratulations!
I have won my first,
I had all my card draw.
round.
I had all my card. I had everything that I wanted. I
but
just
you only had the
didn't-
one island to
Yeah.
fuel that.
Yeah, I didn't.
Hey, well,
have-
good games, man.
Yeah, they were really good
I
games.
think I may have just gotten the luck, not to be humble or anything, but I think I got the luck of the draw there. You had
Yeah.
that your island screwed there for a while.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah, and that's why I was like debating on the hand, and I was like, well,
Gotcha.
I was like, as soon as I get an island, I can card draw, but I was already a little too far behind, and you got the opposite. You had the high
so
speed.
our hand draws were off camera for this game, and my opening hand I had one swamp and my one colorless land, the beacon or whatever, but all the rest of my cards were green, and I'm like, well, if I got that first forest on my turn 2 or whatever, I would have been fine, but if I didn't, would have been screwed. So I mulliganed down to 6.
Yeah.
But that's the problem that then seemed to catch up with you.
Yeah, because I had a little bit of early game gas for swamp, thinking I could pull out an island.
Understood.
Just didn't happen.
Again, it can be frustrating, but that's one of the reasons that I love Magic so much is because you can be the best player in the world if those cards are shuffled that way.
Well, and
let's go to this so people can actually see it.
And I went second, so I was on the draw. So that was also that made the decision.
That helps, because it's almost like a free op spell or something going second. And most people, I mean, you choose to go first in most strategies, but going second does have its upside.
Yes.
So what this means then?
You are the grand champion.
Well, not yet. We still have to get Monty and Tomas in here,
Yeah.
and we'll see if we can't get them in here. It is finals week. So we'll try to get them scheduled soon enough. If that doesn't happen, then hey, maybe this does just wrap up the post-release tournament for War of the Spark. But we'll see. But it's been pretty cool to actually win my first round because I played first time I played you. So Monty and Thomas both beat me out in round 1, which it's my TV studio, and yet I was the one in the background. Never got to be the champion.
Sad.
It is sad. It's my first world problem, and I'm sticking to it.
Well, we'll be back in the fall, and who knows what set
But
that's going to be.
You are teaching classes during the summer. I am here during the summer. I mean, what better place to play Magic than at work?
Absolutely.
Kidding.
Well, it is.
Well, I mean, during lunch break and when we're not on the clock. That's clearly what I mean.
Absolutely.
But yeah, look for some more content coming very soon. So hopefully we can get Tommy and Montes, is what I wanted to say. Tommy and Montes and Thomas in for the next round. But I guess that's going to do it for us today. So good luck for remaining exams. Hope everybody did awesome. Be sure to check out some geology courses during the summer.
Sign up for geology, environmental science, summer and fall.
I'll include a link here. So give me a link of stuff like that. Maybe they can click on it. They're like, I love Magic so much, and that Steven guy is so attractive that I want to take his I keep wanting to say geography, and I know that's not right. Geology.
Geology. Yes.
Well, hey, explain to us the difference between geography and geology while we're here. Just for additional content.
Well, geology, so I was thinking about this the other day. So geo is earth, ology is the study of. Like geo is earth and dude is dude, so geodude is an earth dude.
Bringing it all back to card games.
That's right. But geology is the study of earth, and geography is the study of places on Earth.
So what is cartography? Okay, map making.
Maps.
So ography
mapping
means
understanding
location.
Where you're at.
Got it. Well, there it is.
If it was geography, you'd learn about where countries are
and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Well, then that's your first lesson in geology here. Yes. So it's all part of it's a package bundle. You get to learn a little bit. Hey, learning is fun too. But I think we've rambled on enough. Battle music is continuing to play.
Okay.
All right, we're signing off. We'll see you guys next time.